Get ready, here comes At the Market with Brian Neiman. At the Market is produced by CTV and sponsored by Fifth Third Bank, the Curious Bank, St. John, Providence River District Hospital, with additional support from Bill McDonald Ford and St. Clair County Community Mental Health. Welcome to another edition of At the Market. My name is Paul Dungaman, and I've got a special host this week, Martha Collins from the River Crab. Nice to see you, Martha.
Nice to
Welcome
see you, Paul.
to the Focus Show, or whatever show this is.
Whatever show this is, but
At
hey,
the Market.
At the Market. Thank you, Paul, for inviting me. I'm very excited to be here today, especially because we have the owner of the Little Bar from Marine City here, who is going to make one of her famous lettuce wraps.
Ooh.
And so I'm really looking forward to chatting with her. They've done so much. Like she said, don't let the name fool you about it being the Little Bar. It's actually a great restaurant that is definitely more than just a bar. When we have Cheryl on, we'll talk about a lot of her great weekend specials, as well as her dinner package with the Snug Theater in Marine City.
Beautiful.
So you definitely, between the Snug Theater and the Little Bar, it's just the two must-do things that you have to put on your to-do list.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
And we'll do that right after this.
Thank you.
Okay. So now,
Challenge the clock. Challenge trends. Challenge gravity. Challenge expectations. Challenge world records. Challenge the culture and the future. Challenge banking. We challenge ourselves to be curious about ideas that make banking better. We're Fifth Third Bank, the Curious Bank.
Mr. Mack, our great prices have sold us out of inventory.
Don't worry, Kathy. I sent Max to the factory to get us more.
Max did it! He got us everything we need!
For the best selection and best prices every day, come to Bill McDonald Ford.
AZ Plan customers lease a Ford Focus SE only $156 per month with $906 cash due at signing.
Hello and welcome today to Neiman's at the Market. Today we are hosting Miss Cheryl, the owner of the Little Bar in Marine City. Cheryl, welcome very much.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I love coming to Neiman's on At the Market Mondays.
Absolutely. And Cheryl, what are you going to cook and prepare for us today?
Today I'm going to do one of our many appetizers. It's called chicken lettuce wraps. You can get them with chicken or shrimp. Today I decided to do the chicken. Normally we actually deep fry the chicken or deep fry the shrimp for it, but we also can do a broiled chicken, which is what I'm going to do today for a little bit lighter fare. And we don't have a deep fryer here, so I'm going to be cooking the chicken right as we speak.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Cheryl, before the program started to air, you had mentioned that there's such a great history about the Little Bar that so many of us are not aware of. I'm not aware of it because I didn't grow up in this area.
Right.
So why don't you give us a little history of the Little Bar?
Right. The Little Bar actually was founded in 1933. It used to be a little bar, that's why it's named the Little Bar. But really, like she mentioned earlier, that we're mainly a restaurant, even though we do have a bar. A lot of noted dignitaries have come in through our doors, Henry Ford II, Lee Iacocca, and things like that. People like to stop by and have a cocktail or have something wonderful to eat. We've really turned our menu around. I'm very proud of our kitchen. I always say that we have something for everyone. A long time ago, everything used to be a la carte. It's not like that anymore. Our food prices are right in line with everybody else's. And, we have daily specials. Check out our website at thelittlebarrestaurant.com. And you'll be able to see our specials that we do every day. The only day that we're closed is on Mondays. So any day of the week besides Monday, come on in for a good dinner or a good lunch, and we'd love to see you.
Yeah, Cheryl, and as you said about your website, I'm like very computer illiterate, but I actually went onto your website and pulled up your menus, and one of the things I noticed that you have is on Fridays and Saturdays, that prime rib special. Yeah. My only regret is that I work every Friday and Saturday night. So we were wondering, the chef was actually looking at that with me today, And he goes, ask them if they do carry out.
Oh.
Because we've all decided that we want to order of your frickles, which are your deep fried pickles. And then we want some of the shrimp and artichoke dip.
Yeah.
And then we all want a prime rib dinner, medium rare, please.
Right.
And if you could just get that to the River Crab for us, we'd really appreciate that.
The artichoke dip is spinach and artichoke dip.
Spinach and artichoke, I'm sorry. Yep, I knew that.
But, you know, it's so funny because we do get people that order prime rib on Friday and Saturday to go, and there's something so weird about putting a beautiful piece of prime rib in styrofoam, in a styrofoam to-go container, you know? I'm like, please take this out and put it back on a plate when you get home, you know?
Well, we also tried to find what servers live in the Marine City area at our restaurant so that we could have them do a pickup and not have to worry about the carry-out.
There you go.
So no, your menu is well, you know, well varied. And they also there have an exceptional early bird menu for people who don't have quite the large appetites but still want to enjoy fine dining.
Right.
And your happy hour menu just looks fabulous as well.
Yeah, we have a lot of specialty cocktails. In fact, I just redid our specialty cocktail list for more like summer drinks and things like that. We have a full wine list, a lot of beer. I mean, we are a little bar, so I only have 2 beers on tap, but we do have a lot of, you know, regular bottled beer and domestic beer. So I always say, you know, we have something for everyone. So just you got to come in and give us a try.
And, you know, and what is your address again there at the Little Bar, just so that if people, you know, can Google that or, you know, put it into their little phones to get there? Because I know sometimes up here with M29 or, you know, it's the same road, but it changes its name 6 different times. It's sometimes hard to find locations. So why don't you go ahead and give us your address for the people so that, you know, they can go ahead and put it in their iPads to make sure they can get there and visit your restaurant.
Our address is 321 Chartier. I always like to say I'm a landmark person. So if you get to the CVS in Marine City, the CVS is just south of Marine City, or on the south end of Marine City, I should say. On the corner of Chartier and M29, if you can get to the CVS, look toward the river, and you'll see the Little Bar.
Perfect.
We're kind of snugged away a little bit, but that's kind of a nice thing about the Little Bar is it's kind of like a secret little getaway.
Well, that is wonderful. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to definitely have to get a Friday night off and get my prime rib because I am looking forward to that. So, Cheryl, you want to just explain a little bit what you're doing right now with your lettuce wraps here?
The only thing that I'm doing right now, I've already cooked off the chicken. We broiled the chicken. You can get the chicken lettuce wraps either broiled or deep fried.
Okay.
The deep fried, I don't know. I know it's not probably super healthy, but I kind of like the crunch, you know.
I do too.
But these are already pre-cooked, so all I'm going to do is just warm these up in the pan.
Now, do you marinate them with anything?
Yeah.
Or what's your marinade on that?
Yep. I've got a secret sauce. It's a Thai. It's a little bit of a spicy Thai sauce. You know, we put that on there and let that soak in really good.
Ooh, it looks delicious.
It's really good, and it smells really good. I tell you, every time we serve these out, everybody's like, what is that?
Yeah.
What is that? And honestly, because of the way we plate it, and you can see how we plate it right here, we do all of our fresh romaine boats, and then I'm going to put the chicken in here with the sauce. You can make that into a meal. I mean, I could very easily eat this as a meal. Maybe a cup of soup or something.
Do you have now on your soups when you stated that you had a feature menu that you do run daily specials?
We run daily specials. We were doing a soup of the day every day, but now that it's getting towards summer, people really aren't in the mood for a hot soup on a hot summer day. So what we're doing, we are just switching this over where we're still going to offer soup every day, but we're not going to have a set schedule on our soups.
There you go.
You know, I mean, for sure on Friday and Saturday, it's always going to be clam chowder because that's our signature soup. Our clam chowder is award-winning clam chowder, and it's got a little bit of bacon in it and things like that. It's really, really good.
Well, I tell you, between looking at these chicken lettuce wraps and talking about New England clam chowder and your feature specials, you know, can you kick that heat up to high so we can hurry up and eat this? I'm only teasing.
I'm going.
No, it does look. Oh, and you're right about that smell. I mean, unfortunately on TV you
there's
don't
no smell
get it.
of vision.
Yeah, there's no smell-o-vision,
No
as you
smell-o-vision.
said, Cheryl. But I tell you, that smells fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good. I will tell you that at the Little Bar, everything that we do is made fresh to order.
Perfect.
So, we don't have, I always say we don't have vats of sauces, congealing in the walk-in, right? So if you come in and you order the salmon with the lemon caper sauce or the chicken marsala, that sauce is made fresh to order.
Ooh, how good.
We've got like a bazillion of these saute pans in the kitchen. And we do have a small kitchen, so I always tell people, little bar, little kitchen. Be patient with us, but we'll get your meal out quickly. But everything is made fresh to order. You can custom make anything. The other day, we had a real heavy-duty run on chicken. And so we were running a little bit low on chicken, as a matter of fact, and somebody came in and they wanted Cajun chicken tortellini. And I said, would you like me to make that with some prime rib instead?
Ooh.
And so we ended up doing a Cajun, or it was a Cajun steak tortellini, actually, because we do everything homemade and fresh to order, we can do stuff like that. So
that's perfect.
Yep.
Hey, now tell me a little bit about your dinner packages with the Snug Theater. Now, is that where they go right off your main menu, or do you, so it's just right off the main menu?
Right off the main menu. I highly recommend, I will tell you, on Friday and Saturday nights, we have been getting very busy. And I feel extremely guilty if I have to turn someone away because I'm heavy on reservations. But, for 2 people to come in and dine on a Friday and Saturday, it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But if you've got 4, 5, 6 people that are coming in, please make a reservation just on Friday and Saturday during our heavy times. Because especially prior to the shows, the shows usually start at 7, sometimes 7:30.
Right.
And we get really, really busy at 5 o'clock, until the show traffic leaves. Then we're cleared for dinner at 7 o'clock again.
And when you do go on Cheryl's website, she has her phone number listed right there. So it's 765-8084.
Yep.
So, and like with all restaurants, hey, we always have room for all people, but it's always a little bit easier when we know you're coming.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So, absolutely.
So one thing, what you mentioned an offer. What we do offer is with the Snug and the Riverbank Theaters, if you want to come prior to a show, and it's always good to come prior to a show, you know, because then you're dining at 5 o'clock and showtime is usually 7, unless you're doing a matinee. If you're doing a matinee and you want to come at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, for lunch before the 3 o'clock show, that's great. If you want to come at 5 after the show, after the matinee, that's great too. But let us know right when you seat that you're coming to or coming from or going to the Snug, and we'll give you a 10% discount.
Oh, that's wonderful.
10% on your entire bill, but you have to let us know.
That is wonderful.
All right, so this is cooked off pretty much. The sauce is
good.
getting nice and thick, chicken's getting nice and warm. And so all we do, it's very simple. In the kitchen, we're going to take the chicken, we're going to put it in our little
ramekin.
Little ramekin. Add a little bit more sauce on top. And then what we're going to do is we're going to top this. We're going to top this with some fresh scallions. And if you don't like scallions, let us know you don't want any scallions, but they do make the dish. So we top it off with some fresh scallions and also a combination of white and dark sesame seeds.
Well, I hope that we hurry up and cut to a commercial because since I'm standing right next to Cheryl, I'm saying that I have the closest grip to that
That's
dish
exactly
right now.
Right.
And I could probably strong arm these kids and knock them down to get to it. But Cheryl, it was so nice to meet you, as a fellow restaurant person as well. We never get out of our own business long enough to be able to meet and greet. So that's why I'm excited about being a part of the Neiman's at the Market, to meet wonderful people like you. And so once again, this is Cheryl, and she is from the Little Bar in Marine City, and they have a wonderful specials and everything. So please, give it go drop in, say hello to Cheryl, and drop in and I'm getting one of these, and I'm gonna get it to go too. So, anyways, thank you once again, and Cheryl, thank you very much for joining us today.
Don't forget, our website is thelittlebarrestaurant.com.
Yep.
Very
good. Thank you.
Sometimes asking for help is the hardest thing you can do, but it is the most important step toward recovery. St. Clair County Community Mental Health provides publicly funded mental health services for adults and children with mental illnesses, developmental disabilities, substance use disorders, or serious emotional disturbances. Call the Access Line toll-free at 888-225-4447, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. St. Clair County Community Mental Health, promoting opportunities for discovery and recovery.
At St. John Providence, we believe it's important to have things you can depend on, like knowing you and your family have access to high-quality care whenever you need it. That's why our nearly 1,000 primary care doctors offer same-day appointments, and why so many of them are available nights and weekends, which means that no matter where you are in Southeast Michigan, you're never far from care that focuses on the entire person, body, mind, and spirit. St. John Providence. Believe in better.
And we are back, and we're back with some special guests from Riverview East High School. Let's welcome to the show Sydney Walters and Logan Parrott. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad you're here.
Thank you.
Yeah, Logan and Sydney are here today to discuss a project that their classroom is working on to help stamp out literacy in St. Clair County. And the way that they're doing it is also to use recyclable mailboxes and recyclable goods. So Sydney and Logan, why don't you tell us a little bit about your project?
Okay, so the idea of it's to like increase literacy rates and help kids read better. Like we're making like little libraries and putting books in it for kids to take a book and read it and then leave a book, and yeah.
You know, how fun is that though? You know, I mean, you're taking a walk, and especially, you know, you have your kids with you, or, you know, even if you're walking and you know, because you don't have to buy anything. You take a book, leave a book, you know, and that way everyone's out there sharing and recycling and, you know, providing, you know, the opportunity to read or to even, you know, grab a book if it's anywhere near the parks or anything. And what time's a better time to spend time with your children or nieces, nephews, as to read a book?
Where are they going to be located? Where are you going to put them?
We're going to put them all throughout the community in St. Clair, Algonac, Marysville, Marine City. Like one of the locations we're doing, my group's putting it in the plaza downtown at St. Clair.
Really?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I know another group's putting it outside VG's.
And Logan, are you working on a separate project from her, or are you two working on this together?
Actually, we are working on a separate project together. I'm not involved in this project, but
you got
basically,
a better one.
no, yeah. No, but basically what we're doing is trying to get donated bandanas to the school and dye them. We made these ones. She made this shirt, and we're gonna sell them for $5 a bandana, $10 a shirt, t-shirt, and what was the $20 a sweatshirt? Yeah. And I mean,
what are you gonna do with the money?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're donating all of it, all the funds we get from the tie-dyed shirts to St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
And what a wonderful organization to donate to. St. Jude's, you know, mainly works with children who suffer from terminal illnesses or are there with illnesses. And so what a way to show support to our young as to wear tie-dye. And you know what? I don't know about you, Paul, but this reminds me of when I was 16 or 17 years old. So I'm definitely getting me one. Tell us a little bit about, though, you know, about Riverview School. What makes it different from the high school?
Well, Riverview is like a public-based learning school, which means we're more hands-on with the environment, and we do like creative stuff to help make the community a better place.
Wonderful. Now, how many students are there at Riverview approximately? And do they break it up by grades, or are you just broke up by interest or projects? How does this all work?
It deals the credits and stuff. It deals with how much experience you have in school and what you're comfortable doing in the classroom. So I mean, I'm in class. I'm a sophomore. I'm in class with seniors, sophomores, freshmen. Rarely. There's not a lot of freshmen in that school, and I mean, yeah, it's all mixed.
Well, that's wonderful, and you know, I like any project, any school that, you know, everyone has needs or different ways of learning, and I think that's great that this community has the Riverview to be able to do different outreach programs that keep kids in school and continue on learning and getting their education. So I commend you both for you know, doing a project that helps promote reading and literacy in this St. Clair County, and for you to help bring out, you know, and, you know, support the people who don't have the wonderful things that we have. So, you know, I think I commend you both for that. So thank you very much for giving back to your community.
You've got an exposition coming up. What's coming up?
May 13th.
What's going to happen at that?
All the projects that we've been working on all year are going to go into this one art exhibit, and it'll be on display for anybody who wants to come see it.
And we're asking if you guys have like books, like old ones, to bring them in and donate them to the project.
You wouldn't believe how many books I have at home. You'll be turning me away, but I will bring my books. I probably have about, I was just thinking about, I have probably about 55 books at home that I really and truly did not, and I thought of throwing them into the trash. Broke my heart.
This would be a great.
So no, and I have tons. So no, I'll be happy to. So that's May 13th. And what time was that again? Ed? I'm sorry.
I'm not entirely
It's
sure.
between 12:30 and 2.
Underneath the picture.
All right, 12:30 and 2. And then where exactly is Riverview located? Just for those who would like to be able to give this donation of books and come and see what you all been working on, where can we find Riverview?
Riverview is connected to Marine City High School. It's in the back.
I'm sure it's on one of these right here.
Well, you know, I can't, without my glasses, I can't see, so you
It
guys
is
have to help me out.
6373 King Road, Marine City, Michigan.
So it's behind Marine City Middle School.
Yes.
And Marine City Middle School. Okay,
Great.
perfect.
We're all happy you guys came.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Sydney, and thank you, Logan. It's good to see good young kids getting out there and getting involved in community service. Thank you
Thank
both
you.
very much. Logan, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you,
Sydney,
too.
nice meeting you. Great job on the tie dye.
Thank
Sydney
you.
told me before she started that she actually tie-dyed this shirt for Logan. So I'm liking it. She could have fit in with me in the 70s.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior?
Yeah.
Great. Well, good luck to you next year.
Congratulations. Good luck. And thank you. And back to you, Paul.
Thank you, dear. And that's about it for this edition of At the Market. We're looking forward to seeing you each Monday here at the Bagel Stop in Neiman's Family Market. Program starts every week at 3:30. We've got some spectacular hosts this year. Of course, Mr. Brian Neiman, Mr. Todd May from the Sweet Tooth, Kristen Bain from Schoolhouse Grill on Harson's Island, and the one and only Martha Collins from the River Crab.
Thank you, Paul.
What's coming up in River Crab this week?
This week we're getting ready, prepared for Mother's Day weekend.
Any room left?
Yes, we have plenty of room, so please feel free to call us at 810-329-2261. And you know, we are starting to take reservations for our Huron Lady Cruises. So give us a call and get those tickets booked for a fabulous Monday or Tuesday night river cruise all through the summer months on a Monday or Tuesday.
Good job. Till next week, Paul Dingeman. See ya. At the Market was produced before a live audience at Neiman's Family Market. At the Market is produced by CTV and sponsored by Fifth Third Bank, the Curious Bank, St. John Providence River District Hospital, with additional support from Bill McDonald Ford and St. Clair County Community Mental Health.